Hey there, my name is Jeff Ferguson, CEO of Fang Digital Marketing, and you're watching another exciting episode of Ask a Digital Marketer. Today we'll be answering the question, which metrics should I be looking at for my advertising campaigns? Now, that's a great question. There's a lot of metrics when it comes to digital marketing and to digital advertising, things like that. And every time we get like a new one out there, whether it be social media or mobile or whatever it is, Snapchat, I don't know what it is. Anytime there's a new thing out there, there seems like there's brand new metrics that you have to look at to try and figure out how to optimize the campaign. But don't get excited. Don't get terrified, don't anything like that. I know it can be overwhelming, but the important thing is to remember that your one big thing they should be looking at is actually like sales or revenue or something that ties to revenue or sales, right? Maybe that's a lead, maybe that's actually like ad impressions, whatever it is on your website or page views or whatever it is. But the important thing is to figure that out first. Like you got to figure out like what the end of the line is, what's actually like making you money on your website. That's the big one, and that's what's called your KPI, right? Key performance indicator. Now, a lot of times KPIs, people say KPIs mean anything, right? They can be anything, whatever, and that's true, right? But they can be anything. But basically, not all metrics are KPIs, and not all KPIs are metrics, right? It's all the same thing. There's a whole other group in there that's called diagnostic metrics that live in this thing, and those are very upper funnel, very different types of things that basically answer the question of like, if you're saying, hey, look, why did sales go down, or like why did we get fewer leads, or why did the cost for this go up, whatever it is. Those diagnostic metrics actually like answer those questions for you. So for instance, those are things like clicks or click-through rate or impressions or cost per impression or cost per thousand impressions or cost per click or whatever it is. And they're all very important to watch, even things like likes or a bunch of other stuff that count for what they call engagement. I think those are all very important, but they're all very important like upper funnel type activity. And they're good indicators to make sure that you're actually hitting the right target audience for your advertising campaigns. But you got to remember, that's not the goal, right? Your goal isn't to get more of those type of things. Your goal is to get more sales. So, we see it all the time. A lot of people say, hey, look at all these great impressions I got, or look at all these great clicks, or whatever it is. But meanwhile, they're slowly dying because they're spending a bunch of money on stuff that isn't making them any money. You got to look at that very bottom of the funnel, that very last bit of activity when it comes to sales or revenue, leads, whatever it is. But still look at the rest of it, because those are answering the questions of like why those things are or aren't working. That's the thing to really pay attention to. So I hope that's helped. I'll see you next time.